Hi. Wait, is it working? Hi guys. Um. Anyway, so this is the last review I have for the Hunger Games trilogy, and it is on Mockingjay, Suzanne Collins, Scholastic, and I think it's 22. Am I right? Where is it? Yep, 2010 came out. So, I'm gonna read the sleeve to you. My name is Katniss Everdeen. Why am I not dead? I should be dead. Katniss Everdeen, Girl on Fire, has survived, even though her home has been destroyed. Gale has escaped. Katniss's family is safe. Peeta has been captured by the Capitol. District 13 really does exist. There are rebels. There are new leaders. A revolution is unfolding. It is by design that Katniss was rescued from the arena and the cruel and haunting Porta-Quill, and it is by design that she has long been part of this revolution without knowing it. District 13 has come out of the shadows and is plotting to overthrow the Capitol. Everyone, it seems, has had a hand in this carefully laid plans, except Katniss. The success of the rebellion hinges on Katniss's willingness to be a pawn, to accept responsibility for countless lives, and to change the course of the future of Panem. To do this, she must put aside her feelings of anger and distrust. She must become the rebels' Mockingjay, no matter what the personal cost. Before going into this one, I had heard very mixed reviews, quite a lot of negative ones, which scared me because I really loved Hunger Games and I really enjoyed Mockingjay. But I can also say it wasn't until I read the book and finished it that I understood why there was so much negativity surrounding Mockingjay. But I'll get to that in a second. So, like the synopsis said, followed up from where Catching Fire left off. Katniss gets rescued from the Porta-Quill, taken to District 13, where she finds out that Peeta's been captured along with her style team, and I'm losing my train of thought. And she finds out that everyone knew about this, including Haymitch, and her and Peeta were just pawns in this plan, and she's very pissed off. She doesn't want anything to do with anyone, really. You know, she doesn't trust anyone, especially Haymitch, and she's just greatly annoyed by this. And then, I can't remember what happened, but, and then she finds out that, in the very first chapter you find out, which I actually, after I read it, I put the book down and I just started crying, because you find out near the end of the first chapter that Cinna's been killed, and I couldn't deal with that information, because, like I've said in my last video, I love Cinna. He's one of my favorite characters, and when I read that he was killed, it killed me. That sounds weird. Yeah. But that's kind of like a motivating force for Katniss, you know, like, because Cinna created all this stuff for her, like her Mockingjay outfit and all this, and so she feels like she kind of owes it to Cinna, because he went through all this trouble for her that she has to, in a way, and she eventually wants to. And, then she finds out that her style team's being tortured, and she's not happy with that, and so, and they're kind of like, you know, standoffish. They're not as vibrant and lovey and somewhat annoying like they usually are. They're very reserved, and I think it kind of hurts Katniss's heart to see these people that, yeah, she might have found annoying, but, you know, they were good at heart, you know, and seeing them not be themselves anymore because of what they've been through, I think just motivates her even more, because she knows they don't deserve it. And then the book just, you know, progressively shows everything that Katniss is going through to go through the rebellion, and also you see other characters, how they're reacting, like Finnick. Finnick is very what's the right word? I guess you could say sketchy, or, you know, nervous. Like, he has this rope that he keeps making knots in to, you know, keep himself distracted and, you know, calm. And Joanna's become like a morphling addict, and she can't, and at first her, Katniss trained to become soldiers, they go everything, but then you find out that Joanna can't because she had some water torture with her, so she's terrified of the water now, and she freaks out, so that kind of made me sad, because she goes through all this training with Katniss, only to be told she can't fight the final battle because of that one little thing, which made me sad. And also Katniss makes a deal with the president of District 13, President Coin, that if they go into the capital and they're able to save all the other tributes that were captured, including Peeta, that and Annie, they have immunity, that nothing can happen to them, which President Coin agrees to. It's one of her stipulations for her to become a Mockingjay. And yeah, so they have the battle, and and there's one part that's really creepy. Katniss goes and visits District 12, which is now completely rubble, and she goes, except for the Victor's Village, it's pretty much left untouched. And she goes into her house and looking around, and she goes to her room, and she finds a white rose in her room, which, everyone else that probably saw the rose just thought, oh, nothing of it, but Katniss knows what it is. It's a warning for President Snow, and that kind of unnerves her a little. And then they go on a mission, and they get Peeta back, and I was all excited, thinking, yay, Peeta's back, Katniss and Peeta, woo! And then when Katniss sees Peeta, he tries to kill her. And I was like, what the hell is this? You find out that Peeta has been hijacked, which means he's been, injected with Tracker Jacker venom, to the point that he doesn't know what's real. Because of that, he thinks Katniss is a mutt, and that she is trying to kill him. And later in the book, they start playing this game with Peeta so that he can realize what's real and what was just, told, fabricated by the Capitol. So that he will say a memory or something, and he'll ask real or not real, and they'll tell him and explain further what happened, or if it's real, they'll explain further about the memory. If it's not real, they'll tell him the true, memory that should be there and stuff like that. And there's a lot of character deaths in this book, which is what, real quick, I'm going to give you my rating. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 because of how it ends and because of all the character deaths, which I was, it's war. I get people have to die, but I'm not happy with who died, okay? I have a review, once again, that I'll put my written review in the down below. But some of the character deaths that either just made me sad, or made me pissed, or made me both, were, like I said, Cinna. I was so upset with Cinna's death. Guys, it killed me. Another death was that I just felt, it didn't really upset me or piss me off, but I just sat there and I'm like, oh, I'm not happy about that. And actually I have to find the name. Oh, wait, there it was. Damn it, I lost it. I just opened the book and there was the name. Where was it? Yeah, now I'm going to have to search, I think it's Boggs. Yeah, I'm going to go with Boggs. If someone tells me otherwise, please do. With Boggs. I was sad. I was like, oh, I liked him. Damn it. So his death, I didn't like. A death that made me sad but made me more pissed off. That actually had, okay, no, resay that. That had me both pissed and sad was Finnick. I was like, you have to be kidding me. Because, Finnick's finally reunited with Annie in this book. And they get married. And I'm like, yay, everything's good with Finnick. And especially after you find out all the hell he's been through with the Capitol, how he's basically been, the Capitol's forced him to become a man whore. He doesn't want to do this. They're making him, though. I could not deal with hearing that. And it just killed me that he had to go through that. And then he's reunited with Annie, and he gets married, and they're happy. He's finally found some happiness after all the hell he's been through with, having to be the capital sex slave and having to be in the Hunger Games again. And what happened? He gets killed, and I was pissed off. Because it's so unfair. I mean, I know life's not fair, but god damn it. Ugh. I was so angry. Like, I could not deal with it, and I was sobbing. Again. Because I could not deal with it. And another death that upset me, more pissed me off than upset me, which is really weird, was Prim. Because the reason I was mad with Prim's death was because this whole series, all these books started because Prim's name got drawn in the Hunger Games. And Katniss volunteered to keep her sister safe, to keep her sister alive. And you kill her anyway? My brain cannot process this information. I just didn't understand how Katniss went through all this. Her whole story started to keep her sister alive. And she dies anyway. I could not deal with it, guys. I could not. I was so angry. So angry. Okay, now the ending. The reason I was mad at the ending. Okay, first of all, it ends basically explaining, now Katniss is back at the Victor's Village. She's living there, and she's with Peeta, like here. She's with Peeta. Gale's at some other. The capital's fallen. They have control. Snow's dead. Coin's dead because Katniss kills her. And, Katniss and Peter and I think Haymitch too are living in 12 in the Victor's Village, and Gale's, I can't remember, but he's at some other village. And the last chapter ends with, Peeta and Katniss talking, and he's like, so after then when he whispers, "You love me, real or not real?" I tell him real. So, and then here, look at this. Here's the epilogue, right? Okay, this is where the epilogue starts on, right? You turn the page. That's how it ends. Right here. That's how long the epilogue is. One page, basically. Starts, ends. And the epilogue's all about Peeta and Katniss. Like, about how they have 2 kids and how, their life is. And I was like, no, I call bullshit. Like, that's what angered me. I don't know what angered people. Like, tell me real quick. People that didn't like the ending of Mockingjay, tell me why in the bottom, down in the comments below. But the reason I didn't like the ending was because, okay, yay, Katniss, Peeta, have a family, they're happy, yay. We still have some hardships, but, like, I want to know what happened to Gale. What happened to Haymitch? What happened to Effie? What happened to Panem in general? Like, how does the world work now? Like, I need this information in the epilogue. That's what I need. Like, if you're not going to write another book telling me what their life is, like, I think the epilogue takes place 20 years after the rebellion, they beat the capital. So I was like, I'm left with too many questions. You have to answer. Hello? Help me? Huh? I don't understand. So, yeah. That's why I didn't like the ending. Because I wasn't satisfied. It left me with too many questions. I know, I'm perfectly content with Katniss and Peeta, but there are too many characters in Panem in general that I need to know information about, please. So, yeah, that's why I didn't like the ending. So, yeah, like I said, I gave this one 3.5 out of 5 for the reasons I said. Bullshit character deaths and the ending. So, yeah. In general, hold on, see if I can hold these up. I give the Hunger Games trilogy 4 out of 5 stars as total. Like I said, I loved the books. They were really good. Totally original, awesome story that I enjoyed. And I can't wait to see Catching Fire and Mockingjay, the movies. So, yeah. Can't wait for them. And, yeah, so you tell me. guys, with this, since this is the last of the trilogy, which out of the trilogy, which one's your favorite? Which one's your least favorite? Me, I'd probably say my favorite out of the three would be Catching Fire. My least favorite, Mockingjay. I don't know, I'm weird like that. Yeah, and also real quick, I mean this is long. I'm so sorry this is so long, guys. I'm so sorry. But real quick, let me tell you what I'm currently reading. I'm on chapter 5 of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with the Harry Potter series, but yeah, I'm on chapter 5, Prisoner of Azkaban. I started reading The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I just got done reading the first chapter about around 2-ish. And so far, I liked the first chapter. It amused me greatly, and I'm really liking. So, and this is the first John Green book I've ever read. So, and I like his writing. So we'll see how it goes from there. And then I'm still on chapter 14 of City of Bones. But I have to warn y'all, I'm probably not gonna rush to read this because I have no money. So and I think the sequel is City of Ashes. Tell me if I'm right. But I'm broke at the moment, and so I'm not in any hurry to finish this because I won't have the money to go buy the next one when I get this one done. So this one, it'll probably take me a little while to read. I'm gonna read this, slowly. I'm gonna take my time with it until I get, money or a job or both. That would be good. So that, when I finish this, I can go right out and get the next one. So, yeah. So, those are the 3 books I'm reading at the moment. And, yeah, so I'm going to try to get these videos that I've made today uploaded hopefully before Glee starts, because I'm going to have a lot of videos to upload with my Glee reactions because it's 2 hours, which means I will have 10 videos to upload tonight, and that's going to be a lot, so hopefully I can get all these videos uploaded before. And this is really long, and I'm sorry, and if you watched this whole thing, thank you. So comment below and tell me what you think of the Hunger Games, and yeah, so thanks guys, and I'll see you later.